Great day to all of you. The Biden administration is making very big changes that will benefit millions of Americans. And President Biden just made a big announcement on future stimulus relief. 2 new stimulus checks will begin to be sent out this week to all eligible Americans. My friends, please make sure you watch until the end of this video to learn how you can claim this extra financial assistance. To say thank you for watching, my friends, I'm giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please enter these giveaways by clicking and then liking several of my videos, and also commenting below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you leave a comment on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways.
The Inflation Reduction Act will help millions of Americans build a better future for themselves and for those they love. In a moment, the President will speak about the many ways this law will benefit our nation. I'd like to focus on one. For my entire career, whether I was District Attorney of San Francisco, Attorney General of California, or a United States Senator, I've worked alongside so many of the advocates here and leaders to protect our communities from the climate crisis. And in that time, I have seen what we have all seen. For decades, our nation has failed to meet the climate crisis with the urgency it demands. However, today, because of you, members of Congress, state and local officials, labor leaders, climate activists, and community organizers, and because of our President, Joe Biden, America is leading on climate.
Here is some good news. Budget surpluses are being given back to residents in a few West Coast states this fall by way of tax refunds. If you reside in Colorado or Hawaii, you should have seen a check in recent weeks. California residents will have to wait a bit longer, but will see larger checks than most states. Starting next week, the first round of physical checks will be mailed out to Colorado taxpayers, and that's thanks to Tabor. Anyone in Colorado who filed a tax return is expected to receive $750 back from the state, then $1,500 for joint filers. The early Tabor refund was signed into law by Governor Jared Polis back in May. Residents should know that the money will come in the mailbox. Residents must have also filed your state tax return. Checks are expected to start going out on Monday, and most everyone who qualified should expect to get their Tabor refund by the end of October. Extended filers who have a deadline of October 17, 2022 will receive their refund by January 31st, 2023. Around 500,000 residents in Hawaii will also receive $300 in direct payments. According to Hawaii's Department of Taxation, taxpayers who included direct deposits on their tax returns are the first residents receiving payments from the government. Governor Ige revealed that Hawaii has a $294 million budget ready to deliver it to all eligible residents. Hawaii residents who filed for their 2021 tax returns with direct deposit information will receive a tax rebate payment in the upcoming months. Hawaii residents who submitted their tax returns with that deposit information after August 1st will have to wait up to 10 weeks to get their payment. But people who opted for a paper check and filed before August 1st will receive their deposit by the end of October. Also, friends, today, hundreds of lawmakers and guests gathered at the White House to celebrate the Inflation Reduction Act, which is the sweeping healthcare, climate, and tax package that President Biden signed last month after almost a year of off and on-again negotiations among Democrats in Congress. President Biden said, "Today offers proof that the soul of America is vibrant, the future of America is bright, and the promise of America is real." Friends, the keyword for this video is Bloomington, Illinois. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, Please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is Bloomington, Illinois, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure, friends, that you are subscribed to my channel. He also highlighted the ways in which the law is expected to lower the cost of prescriptions like insulin and touted the record high $360 billion investment in climate and energy initiatives, which are included in the legislation. Biden signed the historic bill, which aims to lower healthcare costs, address climate change, cut the national deficit, and raise taxes on big corporations. The president did not ignore the lack of Republican support for the legislation he said would deliver relief to families who are struggling with rising costs from inflation. Biden stated, "I believe Republicans could have and should have joined us." The legislation is a slimmed-down version of the Build Back Better Act, a $1.75 trillion social spending and climate mitigation bill that failed in the Senate after negotiations between Senate Democrat Joe Manchin and fellow Senate Democrats. Senator Joe Manchin and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer resumed negotiations behind closed doors earlier this year and throughout the summer, before announcing a deal on July 27th. Chuck Schumer also said at the event today, "In normal times, getting any one bill through the Senate is difficult, but to pass the Inflation Reduction Act with only 50 Democratic votes in the Senate over a Republican minority shows how dedicated and persistent our caucus is." The celebration came on the heels of a report released today that shows consumer prices remain high despite slowing inflation in August. Consumer prices were at 8.3% higher in August compared with last year, and this is according to the latest Consumer Price Index report. It is a drop from the 8.5% surge in July and below June's four-decade high of 9.1%, but still much higher than many economists had predicted. At the event, President Biden noted that gas prices were down an average of $1.30 since the beginning of summer, and also said, "We're getting other prices down too." Well, my awesome and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this evening. Thank you so very, very much for joining me here every day and watching all the videos I post. I greatly appreciate all of you for doing so. In a video later today, I will be announcing the winner for the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway. Please remember to listen for the keywords and do stay tuned for that video. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed evening.